You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've made it to Friday. I'm Margot Gray with your 48 Fastcast. This is our digital version for your top headlines in a short, condensed newscast. Let's begin in Marshall County, where a judge just denied bond for a murder suspect. We told you about him. Rafael Camacho is charged with shooting and killing Jerry Anderson earlier this month at Anderson's home in the Asbury community. In court yesterday, investigators testified that a friend of Anderson found him dead inside his trailer. That same friend told investigators they saw Camacho with a shotgun at Anderson's home the night before the murder. That's how investigators say Mr. Anderson was killed, with a shotgun to the face. Camacho will remain in jail until his trial. Over in Decatur, police are warning residents to lock their cars due to recent spikes in break-ins. We tell you about this every summer. Police say these break-ins usually occur at night, and most of the time the cars are left unlocked. This is on you, folks. Many of the times thieves are stealing guns left in those cars. Over 12 firearms were taken from cars this summer alone. Police are now asking you to keep your car doors locked and keep your guns in a safe and secure place. Senator Tommy Tuberville says he is expecting millions of frozen education funds to be released in the coming days. Alabama State Superintendent Dr. Eric Mackey says the federal government is holding up to $68 million, already approved, by the way, from the state, while a review on the expense is underway. Senator Tuberville says he will speak to President Trump on the matter as soon as next week.
We'll have an answer on that in the next week. Matter of fact, I'm having dinner with the president along with some other senators tomorrow night. That's one of the things I wanted to bring up with him on a discussion. So hopefully we'll have an answer on that in the future. It's been frozen, but should very in the near future be released in some form or fashion.
Okay, something to look forward to. Senator Katie Britt and other U.S. senators sent a letter to the Office of Management and Budget earlier this week saying the funding goes against the president's goal of returning K-12 education back to the states.
Got some locally heavy rain out there. You see some of that behind me in Decatur. We've got it coming in from the south. Let's quickly go to the radar and show you. We don't have any severe weather, but could have some gusty winds. But these are prolific rain producers moving into Hampton Cove and New Hope Owens Crossroads out by the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Some heavy rain there at 565 and I-65. But this is all tracking slowly to the north. So our rain chances are pretty good early this evening, but these will fade away as we go past, say, about 8 o'clock this evening. Current temperatures where it's raining. How about that? Rain cooled 79 in Coleman. That's nice. 90 though in Huntsville, 92 in Athens, probably close to 93 out in the Shoals. Over the next 3 days, I've lowered the rain chances to about 30% Saturday and Sunday. But any of you that get these scattered showers and thunderstorms, you will have some heavy rain. We'll go through this hour by hour. Take a look at your 10-day forecast coming up.
30% better than it was. All right. Well, if you're looking to save a couple bucks on back-to-school shopping, now is the perfect time. Find out why next. All right, tax-free weekend is here. It's underway right now in Alabama, and you can save some money on school supplies for your kids. So the deal runs through Sunday night, and this includes items like books, clothing, electronics for educational purposes. Some cities across the valley are even waiving local sales tax rates. The owner of Blue Apple Books in downtown Madison says it's a great weekend to come out and support local.
People get a little surprised when they look at the calendar and realize they're only 3 weeks out and that their child has a summer reading assignment. Especially sometimes the 5th graders moving into 6th grade, it's your first middle schooler, you may not even realize that you have a summer reading project. So we're excited to help with that for people that want a local buying option.
So for more information on which cities are participating, taking part in this tax-free weekend, just check our website at WAFF.com.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
Tropical rainfall spreading in from the south, tracking to the north. Pretty good chance of seeing some rain, and not everyone's going to see the heavy rain and the lightning. We've got a pretty strong thunderstorm over Fort Payne right now, also over here near Owens Crossroads, and just to the southwest of Moulton, some lightning with that. But again, heavy rain, that's been in the forecast. It's in the forecast for the weekend, but rain chances drop just a little bit. Here's a look at temperatures around here where it's rain cooled from Tuscaloosa north to Coleman. Coleman's at 79. The cooler air mass is up here to the north. They'll get a temporary break this weekend. We really won't. As far as that boundary goes, there's still showers and storms in Kentucky firing on that, but deep tropical moisture across much of the state of Mississippi, Louisiana, and here in Alabama, and also in Georgia. But again, rain chances stick around tomorrow. 30% scattered showers, a few thunderstorms. May see about an hour delay if these storms kind of cluster together like we have seen in some cases today. We should start off dry, a few clouds, lots of sunshine again, but not as hot. Temperatures topping out in the low 90s, and once we hit the low 90s, a chance for a few isolated storms. But notice 3 o'clock looks a lot different than our 3 o'clock today. I don't think we see a whole lot of rain out there, and that probably holds true for Sunday as well. But overall, hot and muggy this weekend with a few showers and thunderstorms around, and that trend takes us into next week. Next week looking hotter day by day. 95 Tuesday, 96 Wednesday. Heat index around 105 at some point as we get into next week, and then it may stay hot all the way into next weekend. So at least we've acclimated a little bit. This is the kind of weather we pretty much expect this time of year anyway. We do expect to talk more about this. We'll go hour by hour into that weekend and take another look at your forecast and the radar coming up at 4, 5, 6, and then again tonight at 10.
All right, well, I promised you it was fast. This is your 48 Fastcast. We'll be back here online in just a few minutes with Before the 4 with AJ Weiss, and then we'll have you covered, as Brad mentioned, at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Have a good afternoon. Happy Friday, everyone.